right, so this here is a 2022 Polaris Sportsman 570 utility. So utility is a model of its own. So a 570 Sportsman is going to have the standard Polaris 570cc motor, overhead cam engine, single cylinder, fuel injected, variable speed belt drive, which is standard on all their stuff. It's got two-wheel drive and it's got all-wheel drive option, which is nice. But a couple things that the utility model has that is different is the rear rack is actually a metal platform, which is different than a standard Sportsman. It has a plastic platform. Another thing is the front rack has got the metal platform that's bolted on top of the plastic platform, so it's got metal racks front and rear. It also still has the storage compartment. I'll show you here. I'll flip this lid up. So flip this lid up and we've got storage here. It's dry storage. It's got a seal on it on both sides, so that's nice. It still has that. It's got a larger battery than most typically put in most ATVs. You can see it right there, and it's easy access right up top. Another thing is it is electronic power steering. You can see the electronic power steering sticker right there, and then you come down here and you can actually see the electronic module, which is right there. That's the electronic power steering for you. This machine has also got a front bumper, which is unique on the utility versions. It has a front receiver hitch already on the bumper, which is a nice deal if you want to put a detachable winch on it that you can switch front and rear, or just a hitch on the front where you can put a hitch on it to back a trailer around with the front of the machine or whatever like that. Works real well. Coming around here, you got it also has EBS, which is engine brake. So when you let off the throttle, the engine helps you to brake without having to actually pull the brakes, and helps it to decelerate. And that's an option that you only get on the utility version. It also has 12-volt hookup right there. It also has a battery tender plug-in right there. When you turn the ignition on, it's got full gauges, fuel gauge, hour meter, odometer, clock. It's got everything. That right there is your two-wheel drive, all-wheel drive Selector. And then when you come over to this side, you've got your headlights off, low, and high beam. And it actually has, one thing I didn't point out, is it has a headlight on the handlebars, and it also has a headlight on the front fenders. You can see them right there. So that is actually the high and low beam is what that does. Coming around the back of the machine, you've got a receiver hitch. As you can see right there, you also have dual tail lights and brake lights on both sides. Seat comes off, and your air filter is underneath of that cover with the intake coming up underneath of the front cowling, so it helps it to be a little bit more waterproof. And then here's your gear selector: high range, low range, neutral, reverse, and a park gear in the transmission. So that's a nice option as well. So this is a really good machine. It's got all the features. This is the desert sand color, which I think is a really nice color. And it is a new 22, and currently we have one in stock. Come check it out.